Hi, everyone.
So it's 4:20.
No, it's not.
I want to kiss anyway.
It's 12:08 on July 28th. Over now?
No, it's
Okay.
reconnected.
Okay. So we're live, and
And we're hot. Hello,
hey,
Deborah.
Deborah. It is hot. It is summer. It's the last week of July, which is
Yes.
crazy. I don't know if your July went as fast as our July, but our July, I know July 4th.
They went exactly the same fast for everything.
You're right, because time is time. But
It just seemed much more rapid.
so, anyways, I hope
most.
when you talk about time, I hope that you've, been using it to your advantage.
Right.
What do you mean?
No, for good, not for evil.
Yes. Yes.
No, that's what it made me think of. I hope you're using your superpowers.
Well, what if you were? I
quarantine
want to
for
ask.
good
I
and not evil.
want to ask you a question. What would you? Hey, Deb. What would you? Okay, if you were to sum up a few of the things in the past few weeks, what would you say would be the first thing that comes to mind that you would have shared here if we came live, but we didn't?
Full. Our weeks have been full.
Okay. And full for all of you who may not have ever tuned into us before means
For some people, it may
kind
say
of busy. We don't like the word busy.
We
I mean,
like the
our friend
word
Igor would say busy.
Full.
He's very busy.
He's busy.
I like when he uses the busy,
He lives
or
the brand.
to be beautiful. You are also beautiful. Hello, Cancer Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Oh boy.
So
the thing is, the time is now. Meaning, yesterday's
so
gone.
we're gonna
Everybody.
we're gonna have a 4-hour live right now to catch you up.
What would you say some of the highlights were, Robert? If a few things since July 4th, which I know we've been maybe on since July 4th, I'm not sure.
So
Because we
one of
really
the-
haven't been on.
One of the highlights is that sandwich with the broccoli rabe on it.
Delicious Days
That
Deli,
was-
DDD.
That's one of the highlights.
That's like Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
No, there've been
Dave's
there've
Delicious
been
Deli.
numerous highlights.
Yeah.
Some of which you said don't talk about those.
Oh, I know. Could just leave it to him to share the stuff that I said.
No, but you're
Don't
saying
talk
you're like
about-
don't talk about those.
I mean, you know what I want to do? I
Yeah.
would like to say to any of you, okay, that used to tune in to Regis.
Back in the old days.
No, I want to say, I was thinking about this with Regis, and may his memory be for a blessing, but I really, really enjoyed watching
Regis
Kelly
Philbin.
and Ryan yesterday. I don't think you have to say Philbin, actually. I think he's one of those people that if you say Cher, Cher, even though it was Cher Bono for a long time, right? Regis, how many Regises do you know?
I don't know. Maybe there'll be more now.
So Regis Philbin, okay, I have to say he had a woman that didn't look up who she was, but I will say, it made me.
I think what the woman.
Hey, Leora, I'll be reaching out to you. I'm a little
one of the
delayed.
One of the I think wasn't it the woman who was the Miss America? She was.
Perhaps,
I
yes.
forget her name.
Yeah, well, I didn't look it up, but let me tell you the part that did mean to me, and I thought that looking through the footage through the years of Regis, and there were so many memorable moments that I remember because I did tune in regularly. I did always enjoy watching him. Hi, Terry. Really, I can't believe I just called you Terry. This is my children's elementary school teacher, our beautiful Mrs. Schiavone, okay? And Robert, you recorded her daughter's wedding.
Absolutely.
And Lindsay was there at the church.
Now she's a grandma.
See the ceremony, and now she's a very proud, loving grandmother. So thank you for tuning in. So what I was going to say about Regis Philbin, okay, the point I wanted to tell you is
Go
what I
ahead.
loved, and I really never thought about it with us, is Joy, his wife, came on regularly
Yeah.
to sit in, because he never, took off.
From the beginning.
From the
They
beginning,
showed some of the.
so many times that she came on, which I didn't even realize that she used to come on so much to fill in as a co-host. But the only other people that I know we've been compared to a little bit is pretty much Gracie Allen and George Burns. I mean, people have said that we have kind of that sense because of just our banter and our interactivity with one another.
I thought it was your naivete.
But she was smart. You know what? I gotta tell you something. That Gracie was, she may have come across as a little naive, and I am naive. I have a lot of naive qualities. It's a quality, right? Like, Robert is just so smart, and he knows so much. So, what you do? What are you doing?
I'm squeezing your butt.
So,
If you must know.
I have to say, okay, that what we have been working on this month particularly is something that I think matters to probably most of the people that are attracted to our feed, is people that care about wellness, mind, body, and spirit and soul. And we are producing an at-home wellness expo on Sunday, September 13th from 11 to 4 o'clock. You could pop in, pop out, come back, anytime between 11 and 4. It's going to be really interactive. There's a vendor village. You can actually speak to some of the people in their booths, the exhibitors. We are going to have some live music with some really fantastic artists. Hey Beth, we are going to have some giveaways, because who doesn't like a giveaway? Okay.
And you can shop.
You're going to browse, you're going to shop and discover, and we're going to have some education, because we all, I think at this time, especially during COVID, we need to talk about things that are going to empower you to do better, to feel better. And hey Melanie, say hey to Steve too. Hey Shelly, I love saying hello to everybody.
I know.
So I really feel that we are going to be having the focus is going to be on plant-based solutions, including hemp-derived CBD, but we're going to go beyond that. Nutrition, fitness, home grow, garden, skincare, women's health, healing, and healthy lifestyle products and services. Robert says, what's that? I said, it's a lot, Robert. There's a lot of people that incorporate, and that could be chiropractic, acupuncture, massage. There are so many modalities that we can all learn a little bit more about. Okay. Deborah, yes, Bobby she's one of the first people that set up their booth. And yes, so thank you, Deborah. She's going to be at all of our at-home events.
And her focus is on the healing power
properties
crystals,
of the stones.
The stones, the
right.
crystals,
so,
and like that.
And she is very excited.
So
thank you. I'm going to tell her you asked. That's so nice.
Beautiful booth set up. We just talked to her a little while ago.
We did, because I actually just commissioned her to create something for a friend of mine. But talking about creations, okay, I am going to do a shout out. I tagged Sophia Martin. Who's Sophia Martin, you may ask?
No clue.
Okay, so I know you'll know this though.
Yes, the jewelry person.
And where is she based?
She's in Wisconsin.
No, the other one.
Milwaukee, Colorado.
Right, where in Colorado?
In Aspen.
No.
Vail.
Right, okay, Vail Village.
Vail Village.
Right, we're going to have Vendor Village. She's from Vail Village. And I bought a beautiful Dreamcatcher necklace that I didn't put on today, even though it does match. But I have to say, when I put on this tank top, which I love, I should have actually tagged, oh my God, Michelle. I'm going to go back and tag her. I love this tank top, actually. I want to give a shout out to Michelle, because she was like, Lindsay loves making tie-dye, but Michelle O'Connor, she makes like the best tie-dye. And these are like, I love olive green, you know that?
She's in the business of tie-dye.
She's in the business, and she's actually made things, like she's made nurse outfits, scrubs. She's made aprons. I mean, I'm gonna link to her site.
I'm gonna have her make.
She is the most amazing. She works at a hospital, but she's done such good. There's been lots of articles on Michelle, but Michelle made this tie-dye shirt. So I feel badly because I was saying about my earrings, but I love this tank top. It's one of my favorites, and she was at a lot of events that we would go to, and I'd look for her actually. But Sophia Martin, the owner
she's
of
gonna want to be our
at Craft Show. Yes. She's the store in Vail Village in Colorado, and I purchased a beautiful Dreamcatcher necklace, which is one of their signature pieces, because I love it. It's very unique and different stones. But she gifted me these beautiful, beautiful purple earrings. I don't even know if you could see them, but I think that they marry my shirt really well. So I was excited to put them on. And yes, we are not only going to have an at-home wellness expo, we are going to be having an at-home, I figured this out, we are going to do the craft show for the holidays. Hanukkah is December 10th.
Are we doing it twice or just
No,
once?
we're going to do it once. No, so we're going to do...
Really? We're going to wait till
We're waiting till the holidays, yes.
Wow.
We're going to do the craft show for the holidays, so stay tuned. It's going to be the very beginning of December.
When were you going to tell me?
I just did. And now you're in the loop. And the wedding one is going to be in January, because what happens in December very often, Robert, and the New Year?
People get drunk.
and what and what
And getting engaged.
and they just have diamond rings in their pockets, right?
Those poor guys.
So
Did I say that out loud?
I will tell you the one thing I'd like you to tell everybody about, if you'd be so kind, is that on Sunday.
Boxer briefs.
On Sunday, okay, evening. Tell everybody about we had a really good time and it felt really good to be out. So tell everyone about Sunday night.
Yeah,
Baby.
so Sunday evening we went to the gazebo at the Livingston Oval by the high school for what would have been the fourth
Of a
series of concerts sponsored by Regal Bank for the Senior Youth and Leisure Services in town.
Liliana.
But because of this virus, I don't know if you've heard this virus.
It's not funny.
You know,
the
first three were canceled, but the fourth one, which for me was the B Street Band, which is a Bruce Springsteen cover band, who has been there every summer, I believe, and we've gone just about every.
They've always been there, like that. Like people look forward to it.
Right. So because of, I guess
Hi, Suzanne.
the relaxing of some of the regulations in New Jersey, they were able to have it, and we went, and we met some friends who we have been social distancing with, and then some other friends who we haven't seen in a while, and we went, and they had the circles.
They painted circles on the lawn.
Public Works painted circles on the lawn,
it was
so you
fantastic.
could have your own little area, which I like circles drawn, and so we sat there. We saw a few other people that we knew.
We invited and came, and then we saw other people.
We did the wave and it was really nice for a couple of hours to be amongst other
And it
human
was safe.
beings.
They had rules. There was
that didn't have
housekeeping
the
about
same
the mask.
last name
If you're in your
as
area,
us.
you didn't have to wear your mask, depending on who
once
you were with.
once you got seated and settled in to your spot, you were able to remove your mask. But if you moved around the area or as you departed and arrived, people were wearing their masks, and it was hot. But and under normal circumstances, without a doubt, they would have moved that concert inside because of the heat.
It's either rain or heat.
They always cave in to, it's too hot. Well, guess what? Don't have it in July if you're worried about heat. If you're planning an outdoor concert in July and it's not raining, guess what? It's outside. I don't care how hot it is. In my opinion, stay home if it's too hot for you, okay? Don't force me inside of an auditorium on a beautiful summer night because it's too hot. Just that's my opinion.
Can we tell everybody at least about last Saturday too? I mean, we it's crazy. We didn't even take a photograph, let alone any video, when we were last Saturday down at our happy place. Can you tell everyone a little bit about that?
We went to Avon by the Sea. We wanted to be. We went to see my dad for his birthday, and then
that was July 18th.
We went down to the beach afterwards, and our plan was just to sit on the boardwalk for a little bit, and not get on the beach because you can't get on the beach. If you wanted to, an ad hoc visit to the beach, because now you have to get your beach badges at 6 a.m. on an online app, or you're not getting on the beach. Certainly not on the weekend. So we went down, and I knew this, but Holly didn't know this. They've removed all of the benches from the boardwalk. So you can walk on the boardwalk, but you can't sit on the boardwalk.
And no one stopped us. We stood
And
a little
we
bit for a little while
on the boardwalk.
And I leaned against
spot,
Robert, and
But
it was not for long.
But quite often, and I did this a lot. We didn't walk down far enough, but at the end of the boardwalk in Avon, before you get to Belmar, is the drawbridge. And one of my favorite things to do when we're at a day at the beach is to take an hour or so and stroll down to the end to where the drawbridge is and sit on one of the benches there and watch the boats coming past and all the people that are fishing, right there. It's a very interesting spot.
The lighting just changed.
That's called a cloud. And
Thanks, Robert.
so I
You're
wouldn't.
so
I didn't realize
smart.
it, but I wouldn't have been able to sit there
No.
and watch the boats
Yeah.
pass.
I have to say, you know, I'm going to rewind a sec about Regis Philbin again, because he was 88 years old, and you know, saying when his wife, you know, it was his wife Joy who, you know, and that's the reason I brought it up, is because as a husband-wife team, I really love coming online with you, because I think it's a perspective, talking about our lives, you know, this, that, and the other of what.
Well, you were reading some emails about.
Yeah. Well, okay. So crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So Robert and I really believe Wedding Podcast Network was our third child. So thank you to Eileen Siegel. She created that logo. I love this logo. And by the way, this is what an iPod looked like pre-phone.
Right.
There was no phone. There was an iPod
In
first.
2004, 2005.
Okay. So I always love this with the marriage bands, and I
Gen
love
1.
the black pink combo. So branding was always part of our DNA. But back in 2013, you know, we've been online. We've been on Zoom for years, over 5-6 years, okay, if not more, okay? We have always embraced this space. Hey, Mona. And Robert and I, okay, I was going through some of the papers, and Robert and I found an old logo, which is our new at-home event brand, is an updated, fresher, more modern version of what we created back in 2013. And in 2013, I came across a document, a Pages document, because I have a Mac, and it was information about the at-home wedding expo. And I swear to you, everything in that document is everything we're talking about 7 years later. So, you know, again, we could say what's old is new again, but the old never really happened because of readiness. You guys weren't ready, actually. We were ready.
We were ready.
You were not, but that's okay. Hey, Jill. So that's okay. So all I'm going to ask you is, one, please share these videos with others, okay? We want more people to just give them a dose of happiness when we come on. The other thing is, please, on Facebook, go to the At Home Wellness Expo page, register for your ticket if you know a brand that wants to participate. And I know there's a lot of you out there that have your own side hustle or your main hustle that could absolutely be eligible to be an exhibitor, a vendor, a sponsor on this event.
And one of the three.
One of the categories,
certainly.
and one of the three. So whether it be, like, I'm going to invite Michelle, like you said, for the tie-dye, and I'm going to invite Sophia from Plaza to be part of the craft show, okay? This is the opportunity to drive sales to e-commerce. That means to support small business through the at-home event. And we're going to have a craft show, and we're going to have a wedding expo, and it is going to be full of information that's meaningful, okay? Meaning there's going to be fun, and what we call, what did we coin also back in 2013? It's your word.
What?
Edutainment.
Edutainment, yes.
Edutainment. Hey, Donna. So, Deborah, I loved Olivia de Havilland too. May she rest in peace. And I have to tell you, there was a third that passed away, and may he rest in peace, was our future son-in-law's grandpa. Passed away also at 91. So that, you know, things come in three, my mother tells me. So, but I will tell you, wait, yesterday, I have to say this. I'm watching Jeopardy.
Donna missed that.
Oh, no, just East Color Street. So yesterday, Jeopardy, I highly recommend you to go to On Demand. They have gone in, Alex Trebek has gone in the vault, or the producers of Jeopardy have gone in the vault, and have gotten some really great past shows through the years, because it's on for a long time. So they had the first celebrity episode was in 92. Yeah, we got married.
Who else was on it?
And Lindsay said, who are they? I couldn't believe it. So Regis Philbin was on it. And then Donna Mills from Knots Landing. And Carol Burnett.
Oh, is that who it was?
Carol Burnett. Let me tell you. Carol Burnett won. Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, she didn't win. You know what happened?
Nope.
They gave all three the same $10,000 for their charity.
There you go.
Oh, you know what Regis did?
Nope.
You know who he gives it to, and you do know. Not Notre Dame, which is his, you know, which is where he's buried, I think. But
He will be buried.
right?
I don't know.
His school, where he grew up,
Oh,
a
up
boys'
in
school
the
in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And that's what he supported. So you know what? You know, you all should support things that matter to you. So anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I said 15 minutes, and I think we went just 20. That's okay. 20 minutes, okay. We are now going to go to our At Home Wellness Expo Instagram page. Please come to Instagram. Please come join the page. Follow us there. We're going to be sharing lots of great information. Health is wealth, everybody. Okay? We need healthy people. It's having a healthy economy. We want to be part of the solution. We love you. Have an amazing Tuesday, the last Tuesday of July. OMG. This went like this. September 13th, mark your calendar, 11 to 4. Can't wait to see you. We are going to be on the main stage. We are hosting it. We are directing it. We are producing it. And we want to see you because we are going to be able to see you. We'll actually have to have a booth where they can see us.
Well, we'll have them
We
in
may
the
have to,
booth.
like, while the music's playing, go into a booth to talk to people.
Okay.
So we can meet people, right? Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, good. I like when he says yes. Have a great day, everybody. Kiss me again. Mwah, I love you.